Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Project 20 Uses update. I bet you thought I forgot about this. I did not. It just took me a bit to hit 20 uses on an item. So I am rotating out two. One I actually hit 20 uses on, and one I didn't, but I probably used more than enough product for 20 uses, and I'll explain that. Now the product I actually hit 20 uses on was my Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. And it actually looks used now. Like, the purple actually has like a dip in it. I used it a lot as liner, so that's probably why, but I've used every shade in here at least once. I used this purple and this brown the most. Like, I used the brown today too, and it's actually like developing a teeny tiny dip of its own. So that's cool. And I know other people that have used her products in their 10 and 20 uses projects, and they barely look used. So I don't know if it was just the brushes that I was using, the fact that I'm admittedly a little rough with my eyeshadows, or if I have a slightly different formula or something. I don't know, but got a lot of uses out of that, and I've actually really enjoyed it. And the other product that I'm rotating out is my Urban Decay Afterglow Blush in Bittersweet. Now, if you keep up with my hashtag Team Project Pan, you would know that I scraped a good bit of this out. I say a good bit, but like a sizable amount, and put it into a different blush to kind of amp up the purple in it, because most of the purple in it, it was this actually, the Wet n Wild Ombre blush. I had actually used up most of the purple initially, so when I repressed it, I scraped a sizable amount into this. I've used this about 5 times on its own because I was focusing on that damn blush. But I figure between the 5 uses that I've made and the chunk that I scraped out, we can count it as 20 uses so I can rotate something else in. Now, my other 3, I've used one twice and 2 once. I used the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette twice. So I need to work that in a little bit more. And I have used the BoxyCharm palette once. I did like it when I used it though, so part of the reason why I put it in here was to see if I wanted to keep it or not. So it's definitely got a good shot of being kept. And the In the Palm of Your Hand, or the original one, I have also used once. I believe I used Hot Mama as a blush one day. So there's that. So the 2 that I'm rotating in, I actually went back and forth on the palette, but I decided, I was looking at a green palette that I haven't used too much, and I was like, I already have a green palette in here, so I don't need to rotate in another one. The palette that I'm going to rotate back in is this Urban Decay Distortion palette. I almost decluttered this because I haven't ever really used it, but I really love the color story, and these are like, this top row is like a bunch of duochrome shades. So that is like right up my alley, so I really want to use this. So I figured this is a good project to stick it in so that I can really get a feel for it. And for a cheek product, I'm actually going with a bronzer this time. This is the Aesthetica Sunset Bronzer. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I have used it once. And I am almost done with my MAC bronzer. And while I have a bronzer picked out to work on in the new year, I think I'm just gonna... It's a small pan, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use this 20 times once I finish up the MAC one and get another round of this going so we don't have to wait multiple months. But I will link my intro down below if you want to see it as well, obviously. So, short update, but that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later.